Okay, what's up guys? 2017. Through about 7 clutches so far, but I wanted to do a video on what I got so far because I'm gonna be sending a lot of this stuff out in the next couple days. And for me it's cool stuff that I am really excited to be hatching out, so just kind of keeping the videos going of the journey here, and I wanted to get this stuff on tape before it went out, so I'm going to try to go in order and try to keep all this stuff in a big pile here without it squirming around. You know what, maybe I'll just, who cares if I have a big ugly old tub here, maybe I'll keep it in the tub and it'll be a little more manageable that way. Yeah, I don't know how, I'm upside down on the viewfinder, so this is going to look really goofy for me, but we'll just kind of go through this nice little pile here. Okay, let's just see how this turns out. First clutch of the year. This is an albino cinnamon spider, and I have no idea how the colors are going to be coming in on the camera, but it's funny because all the albino spiders and all the regular albinos went like hotcakes. This guy is just not very photogenic. If you see him in person, he's kind of like a pinky peachy color, and it's pretty cool. It's doesn't show up as good, you know, there's not as much of a contrast on camera, but it's still very cool. What was clutch number 2? Oh, I missed on everything I went for, but I did get some cool things anyway. This is it's not a genetic blackback, but it's a blackback cinnamon as far as inheriting the trait, which means it basically just looks like its mother. Some of the babies do, some don't, but it's not its own morph. But this is a blackback cinnamon calico. The sister's way better, but she's in shed. She doesn't have as many of these dots on the back. It's more of a solid black stripe. But this boy's got some nice paradoxing going down along the back of the tail there. But he's pretty cool. So I have a few of those actually. The third clutch was a pastel lesser 100% head clown to a pinstripe, and this was pretty much the best thing in that clutch. This is an emperor pin 50% head clown, so never hatched one of those before, and it's actually a really pretty snake. I mean, I see why back when these 3 genes were still very hot, why it was such a popular snake. Now it's kind of fallen by the wayside compared to so many other things that you can make now, but it's still a super nice snake, and that's sold, and he's going out tomorrow. I'm trying to go in order here. What was 4th? I think this was 4th. I did banana 100% head pied to a big head pied female, and I'm just showing this. It's just a regular banana, but it is a female. Came from a male maker, and it's got a legit chance, 66% chance of being head for pied. Sold, going out tomorrow. And this is my first holdback of the year. It's already getting real purple, going into its first shed, but it's a low white female from a male maker, banana pied. So that's a keeper for sure. Gonna be a powerhouse female for me someday. What was number 5? I think it was this one. I have a couple of, it was just a super pastel leopard to a fire, and I got 3 firefly leopards, really white head. You got white scales going throughout the back of the head there. Never seen that, but they are actually white, and just a really nice whacked out pattern in the tail. Nice firefly leopard. A couple of those, and I believe that's it. No, I said 7 clutches, didn't I? Oh yeah. Then I had this guy. Kind of didn't really do the best pairing, but the rest of the clutch has already been sold. This is just a buttered desert, so it's a really pretty snake. It's in shed, but it'll be available. It is a boy, so this snake can reproduce. The desert females don't make babies, but this is a desert butter male. So someone can have some fun making some pretty snakes with that. And then the 7th clutch so far was Pastel Puma to Fire Yellow Belly, and I got a couple of sparks. Never hatched one of those out before. You can see by the smudge on the head. Everything in this clutch has to be a minimum. There are no normal. There cannot be a normal in this clutch. There could not be. So everything's either going to be at least a yellow belly or a spark. And since this is one of those, I'm saying that's got to be a spark, I believe. And then a little bit of a step up from there would be these, what I believe are super pastel yellow belly or sparks. They're starting to run on me. These will both be available. Again, super pastel yellow belly or spark. Not sure which is which there. And then in the same clutch, we got a pair of male ivories, which are both available. And look at the purple stripe going down the dorsal and the tail. Purple on the outside, yellow in the middle. It's just pretty darn cool if you ask me. And then one of my other best snakes so far out of these 7 clutches was this. This is a super, I call it. It's a super, look at that white head. Super pastel puma. Which means, puma means it's the super form of a yellow belly and a spark. So, even though there's only 3 genes going on in this thing, it's actually a powerhouse breeder and it's a female and I'm going to keep her. Because she can produce no less than a pastel yellow belly or a pastel spark in every baby. So you put a halfway decent male to this thing, and every single baby in the clutch, hopefully she gives nice big clutches one day, will be awesome. So that's the first 7 so far. I think we did pretty good so far. Most of this stuff is sold except for the 2 holdbacks. And yep, got a good 10 to 15 more clutches to go. So lots more stuff to show for 2017. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.